morning everyone. Today is day 3 from the Innsbruck trek and currently we are at the Sattele. Our first stop is the Feldringalm, which is a very traditional hut. The way to get there is through the classic Tyrolean meadows, basically forested area, small bushes, large pine trees, very nice and very scenic. It's a pretty easy hike to the first checkpoint. It's about 45 minutes to an hour. See you in a bit. So we did mess up a little bit. We actually started going on the wrong path, but we figured it out pretty soon. And now we're in the normal path, which is basically a dirt road. I should have thought so because I've been here already like a dozen times, but yeah, whatever. So make sure before you start hiking, pay attention to your maps and your GPS. You gotta make sure you stay on the path. Had to take my hat off. It's getting a little bit steamy. It's getting a little bit hot. As I mentioned previous days, like yesterday and the day before, the temperature has risen quite significantly. A lot of the snow is melting, not everything, but a lot of it. And I think this week, Austria will be experiencing her first heat stroke. I think it's gonna go over 30. Definitely in the valleys, but up here in the mountain, it's gonna be a little bit lower than that. However, you gotta make sure that you use sunscreen. I use a lot of it, even though I'm Greek, so technically I'm immune to the sun, but yeah, jokes aside, use it. One thing I forgot is like there's a lot of cows here. So these are basically, there's like 3 cows, then there are 4. 3 of them are cubs, one of them is the mother, the one that's screaming like crazy. So a pro tip is like, don't mess with the cows. They could be very, very dangerous. So now we move to the next leg of our hike. We left the Feldringalm behind us, as you can see, and nice little refreshing beverage. And now we carry on further up to the next checkpoint. So we just finished hiking up the wooded area of that scenic path. The name of that peak right there is the Faltengate Kogele or Faltengate Kopfel. Has many names. However, we're gonna continue on this path and reach our next checkpoint. So we reached our point where we have to decide where to go. We will be going to Marlstein, which is basically down there for like half an hour. Unfortunately, even though we wanted to go like up there to Pirkkogel, there's, as you can see, there's plenty of snow from above the 2,000 meter zone. And when I checked the web cameras last night, yeah, there's like the path is not quite obvious, so we gotta be careful, even though we are very well prepared, both me and my friend Marcos. But yeah, better safe than sorry, so down we go. And we're back down in the valley, as you can see behind me. We're just walking along the valley basically. At the moment we are on the Kaiser-Franz-Josef-Weg, which is a nice little path. We're walking next to this huge fence here. This is what I really appreciate in Tyrol. Like most of the paths, especially this one, is very mountainy in the sense of you keep walking through the mountain and through the forest, but the path might go over some fields, some streets, through the forest. It's like a nice mixture of things. Usually cows are extremely protective of the cubs, so you will see plenty of signs that say don't mess with the cubs, because the moms can get very protective. And I really mean it. Stay safe. Our next stops are the Lengenthal water reservoir and the Dortmunder Hütte, where we're probably gonna sit down, have a cool radler and carry on. Apparently one of the things that you can do in the Kaiser-Franz-Josef-Weg is ride a pony, like our friends. Ooh, this is like the coolest place ever. Like literally, its temperature drops like 10 degrees down here. I'm very tempted to go in there, but I won't.
Hey guys, please subscribe. We really work hard for this.
We crossed paths with our pony riding friends like a couple of times. They're super friendly, and they insisted that we put them in the video. So that's you in the video, man. I wanted to add one thing to this point. This is definitely not an easy hike, especially if you choose the easy path, which we have done. It might be easy, but it's long. Like this is about like 11-12 kilometers, and it goes like this. It's up and down or whatever. A huge variety in the terrain as well. Like there's rocks, there's roots, there's like dirt, there's more bushes. So it could be definitely is a very challenging distance to keep going a specific pace, let alone us, where we have to film along the way as well. So we tend to spend more time on the hike than the average person. So peace. So guys, we finally made it. We're in Küthai. This is the area of the first lift, and right now we're gonna go to the Dortmunder Hütte for a well-deserved late lunch that definitely includes cold beverages. Peace.